Hey Galaxies, it's Tia and I'm back at you with a brand new video. This one is going to be quite a short video, but I just wanted to talk to you guys briefly about my Taekwondo journey. I started Taekwondo back in August 2016. Crazy. And now it's 2019. So it has been 3 years of Taekwondo. And you may be wondering, why did you start Taekwondo? It is so random, right? Growing up, I used to watch martial arts films. Why did I watch martial arts films? Well, because we could not afford to pay for movies and watch fancy Disney Channel cable network TV shows. So my mom would go to her vocal lessons during the day or the afternoon, and then we would go to the Chinese dollar store down below and go and get martial arts films from the 60s with subtitles and terrible dubbing, and we would watch those as our entertainment because they were great stories and they were awesome, and those movies were like $1 to $2 each, okay? So that's what I did. And we had like 100, so we had like over 100, I'm not even kidding, like maybe like 50 to 100 martial arts DVDs that were like all $1 to $2 each, and there were like a lot, majority of them were really good. My favorite was Secret of the Shaolin Poles, but I was obsessed. Like, I love Shaolin kicking, I love the Seven Masters, Secret of the Shaolin Poles, Drunken Kung Fu, can't remember the full name of that, Shaolin Chastity, all these films. I watched this stuff before Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I was 7 years old and I was hooked on martial arts films. I was 7. I was like ready to do karate. By the time I was doing ballet, and I was just focused on being a ballerina and not doing like fighting and action type stuff. Well, when I got to high school, I had the opportunity to do karate, met somebody in my school who was doing it, and she was doing it at the YMCA, and YMCA is affordable. So I was like, okay, Mom, come on, you can afford this. You can pay for me to do some karate in high school. So I was doing that, but I wasn't very focused and serious. I remember going home from high school, because I lived really near to my school. I would walk from high school to my home, and I would eat cereal and watch anime. Particularly at the time I was watching Number 6. I was watching Ghost in the Shell, and then after that I would go to the YMCA, like that was like 15 minutes away from me by the bus, and I would go to karate at 7:45 to 8 p.m. until like 8:45 to 9 p.m. Ideally I was supposed to be going like twice a week minimum. Mind you, I was also working at the time too. Like, I was working at like 16. But yeah, so in high school I did karate, but I only did it for about like 6 months, like less than a year. I couldn't stick with it. So then flash forward to like years later, I wrote in my goals journal, I said, okay, one day I'm gonna be able to pay for a fancy martial arts school. I was like, whoa, this is so far off because it's so expensive. I'll never be able to afford it. Like, it was just like one of those things on my vision board that I was gonna accomplish at like age 25 or 30. It happened earlier than I thought because I took a chance. So when I was working and going to university, I took a chance in August of 2016, and I tried my first Taekwondo class. I wanted to do something different because karate was very rigid and Taekwondo is very fluid. So I took my first Taekwondo class, and that was at Black Belt World in Toronto, and I was just like mesmerized. I was like, this is so much fun. Like, it's hard and it's fun. I like it, and it's all like legs and kicking and flexibility. Like, they look like they're dancers in air. It's amazing. And so then that kind of hooked me into like saying, okay, no, I really want to do Taekwondo, but like, where can I do it? Like, where can I find a beautiful space to do it with like nice open windows? Because when I did martial arts before, there were no open windows, and like, that was sad for me. So I went to another YMCA in Toronto that had Taekwondo. It was downtown though, which worked because I was going to school and working downtown anyways. I went to Taekwondo at the YMCA, and that's where I basically got my yellow belt. So I did that for like a year. Yeah, I did that for almost a year, like from August until June June 26th. Oh, never mind, I lied. I started in 2017. It has to be August 2017 to June 2018. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. So I did the YMCA Taekwondo and I liked it, but I felt, first of all, it was way too late. Like, I was getting home at 11 p.m. some nights. You know, it was ridiculous because the classes started at 9 p.m. Not 7 or 8, no, 9 p.m. And I lived an hour and like an hour to an hour and 30 minutes away by bus. So it was not safe for me to go 9 to 10 p.m. then to go from downtown to get home around 11:30 to 12 a.m. some nights. So I cut that had to go. Even though I really liked the people there, I loved the teachers. It was very fun. I couldn't go. I struggled going often there too. Something about it that is just, it makes it difficult for me. But I was still so in love with Taekwondo. I was like, whoa, this is like the best martial arts ever. And so then my first legitimate fancy studio, I graduated university, I got my first job, I can afford to do this now. I believe in myself, and I did. So then I joined a legitimate dojo and it was closer to my house. It was less than an hour, so I was like, okay, this is a deal breaker, it has to be less than an hour. And I made a list. I was very particular about what school I was gonna go to, and I found a school and I found a master who was extremely excellent, beyond excellent. He was an Olympic champion, a master, excellent. So got trained in that school and my skills improved drastically, like incredibly, but I still had a really difficult time going. And I could say that it was a different problem now. Now is because I was working downtown and finishing work later than usual. So class would start at 8 p.m. and I would some days be done work at 8 p.m. and I couldn't go. It was like every time I was trying to make momentum, everything just got pushed back against me. I was questioning, is it me or is it my circumstances? What is going on? So a year later, I wasn't really happy with the teaching style at that school, so I decided that I was going to try one more time to find a school that was right for me. And if I couldn't, it wasn't that I would give up, it was just that maybe I need to just reconsider things. And now I'm at a new school. The last one, it was June 2018 to April 2019. And now, starting from September 2019 to now, I'm at a new school. And I love the teacher and I like everybody there too. I am having the same issues though, because this time I can't blame my work. I can't blame the distance either because it's nearby my home and I have great hours with my job. Like I can finish work at 4:30 if I want, but I usually finish at 5:30 and even then that's still ample time for me to get to a class at 8 p.m. I really have no excuses. So what is going on? So right now I'm currently a green belt and it's been since 2017. At this moment, I feel I should be a red belt or at least a blue belt. So I am really discouraged and I really want to get my black belt because it's a dream of mine. Just like I had a dream to join a legitimate or whatever Taekwondo school or finally master martial art. That was a dream of mine, okay? And I'm doing that dream, which is crazy if you really think about it. Because I was like, I used to always just like be like, okay, this is gonna happen somehow, some way. I don't know how, but some way, somehow. But it's happening. But I just feel like I'm failing at making it happen better. So I don't know if you've felt those feels, whether you've done martial arts or not. That's my current situation. I really want to be consistent. To me, consistency is at least twice a week to 3 times a week. That's manageable for me. More than that is very difficult with my lifestyle, but I want to be able to do that. I think the hard thing for me is pumse patterns, is being able to pick those up and to master them. I feel like my kicks, because of my previous teaching, my kicking technique is always going to be pretty solid now. As I learn new things, I'm going to have to get better and it's going to get trickier for me. Right, for what I'm at and where I'm at right now, I think it's solid because like the technique was drained into me, like drilled into me at my last place. At this place now it's more about pattern memorization, which is where I struggle because you need to have time to study the pattern, watch the pattern, learn the pattern, then perform the pattern. I feel like if I don't know the pattern, what's the point of me going to class anymore? Because yeah, we're just like kicking and we're exercising all this stuff and when we go over patterns, I'm like so embarrassed because I'm like, I can't get these patterns. I haven't been able to just sit with the pattern and stare at the pattern and study the pattern myself before coming to class, because that's what I feel like I should be doing, because there's really no time, because his class is so big, for me to have one-on-one instruction to learn how to do a pattern. It's just I haven't experienced that yet with this place. But anyways, I want to share this with you as an update about my Taekwondo journey, my journey to become a black belt. It's gonna happen. I really want to show you guys me doing Taekwondo one day. Yeah, when I get better. But I do want to, like, at my current place where I'm at, it's possible for me to like film stuff, so that's really cool. Stay tuned. If you're doing martial arts, let me know in the comments below. Let me know about your experiences, or if this somehow jogs your memory about something in your life, let me know too. We can talk about it in the comments below. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!